The World Trade Center I-beam is more or less a mobile memorial. It has the ability to travel to places. It's quite heavy, so it has to come apart with two pieces. It's on wheels, and the wheels also have levelers to be able to make it actually stationary wherever it goes.
I jumped at the opportunity of it because it has a lot of meaning to me, and I'm sure it has a lot of meaning to a lot of people, everywhere. We basically focused on creating a podium which places the I-beam sort of in the focus of attention, in the center of attention, which is where we felt that the piece belonged without taking from the piece, from the I-beam itself, because the I-beam tells a particular story on its own of what occurred.
You don't want to put too much or make something like this gaudy. You really got to let the beam stand for itself, and so we took a rectangular base based on what the actual beam's footprint was or is, exploded out a little bit to give it some kind of structure, and just did a twist coming all the way up, trying to keep it elegant, simple, and straightforward.
Working on this project as a student was an interesting opportunity, because as students everything stays in the computer or on the drawing board, and we never get to see it from finish or from start to finish. So it was very interesting to see all the players that were involved and to watch the product actually get built, make it, and then ship it off to who it belonged to. Well, I hope that it gives people a memory, and it's a memorial, so I hope that they can visit it and appreciate it. And seeing that I-beam and the way it bent, it really tells the story of the interior, the inside, the guts of the building, and what happened and what it actually took to bring those towers down.
So I still, to this day, wouldn't know where I was, what I was doing when all that went down. Family members calling.
I was a little intimidated by it at first. I was almost afraid to touch the piece, because it has such meaning in it that I was afraid to actually do anything. And Reeves talked about cutting it, and I was like, I don't know, I'm not sure if I should be cutting this because of the meaning that it has.
The thing that actually helped me was that when it came in, it had been torch cut. So the edges were all ragged, and I knew that they were only making it that size because they had to fit it to be 126 pounds. So it was a lot easier for me to then say, hey, well, we got to clean up these edges. Let's just cut into it, get it over with, kind of thing,
Cutting it was the right choice to do, and cleaning it up just to tell the story of what happened in the building. But it also tells a story and helps educate. It's traveling to smaller schools, and it helps educate the youth, particularly in Kentucky. And I look forward to actually seeing when people begin to visit it, because it's something that I've never experienced as a student, and I think it was a good opportunity for me.
People in the military and things like that, they see, a lot of hardship day in and day out, and, deal with death and other things like that. And for something to be kind of a reminder almost always how precious, life is and how precious America is a very, I think, noble thing that everybody needs to be a part of.